Candidates, this part of the video is based on the common mistakes and guidance for you for your directed writing task. There are many things which can be improved even now, and by looking at these videos, you can improve yourself and you can eliminate the mistakes which you are doing. You know that for the directing writing part, we are given marks for reading and for writing part. So for the reading part, you have 10 marks. Let's see that what are the mistakes which we may commit in this part and how can we avoid them. Many candidates did not use their own words when they selected ideas from the given text. This is the commonest mistake in directed writing, that candidates tend to copy lines, phrases from the stimulus text. This should not happen. They should use some synonym, or they should place the ideas in their own words. When writing the ideas in their own words, candidates should have considered not only their vocabulary choice, substituting vocabulary taken from the text with synonyms where appropriate, but also the structure and syntax of what they wrote and which element of the original text were necessary. This is very important. When you are transferring the text into your own words, you must look at that. You don't have to change the syntax, the sentence structure, and you don't have to change the meaning of it, and you should have to keep the original text idea in your mind. For example, the following sentence from text A: zoo help to protect animals and can also give scientists the ability to study animal behavior in a way that would be impossible in the wild. So this sentence is from text A. Could have been written as, if you rephrase it, the capacity to observe animal behavior in a manner that would be unfeasible in their natural habitat can also be provided to researchers by zoo. You can see that the order of the sentence, the sentence vocabulary has been changed, but the sense remains the same. So you don't have to revert the sense of the sentence. In this example, the essential idea has been selected, that scientists can study animal behavior more easily in a zoo with the passive construction used in place of the active one from the original sentence. So you can change the sentence from active to passive, but keep the idea intact, don't change it. Some candidates did not follow the instruction to base their speech on what they had read in both texts. So considering the ideas in just one text limited the mark they were able to achieve for reading. In addition, candidates needed to ensure that they had selected a suitable range of ideas from the two texts to achieve marks in the higher level, a range of level 4 or a wide range of level 5. So to be in level 4 or 5 for the reading part, you must select ideas from both texts, and the maximum ideas should be responded by you in your directed writing task. Candidates needed to ensure that whatever they produced was firmly rooted in the ideas of the two texts rather than focusing too heavily on their own ideas on the given topic. This is another problem, that because the topics are very common, students know about them, so they try putting their ideas into directed writing rather than focusing on the ideas given in the text. This is again a wrong practice. They should focus their directed writing task on the ideas given in the text, right? Evaluation of the ideas selected was required to achieve a mark at level 4 or above. Candidates needed to ensure that they included this alongside development. Development was needed. For example, candidates could have added an example or information addition to an idea already existed. There is an idea already in the text, so you can add some information, or you can add some example to that idea which is already in the text, and then offered judgment on the quality or validity of that idea. Look at this thing, PDA. PDA stands for point, development, and evaluation. So this would have helped candidate to provide all the required example. Now look at the example. The idea of the zoo being a fun, family, outgoing for all ages. This is the original idea that could have been developed. You are developing it. I mean, you are saying further on it. You are not going giving judgment, and you evaluate as follows. A visit to the zoo appeals to both children and adult as they can explore, exhibit, attend interactive shows, and enjoy outdoor activities together. However, the ethical concerns regarding animal welfare in captivity may dampen the experience of some. So you can see that first of all, this idea was developed, that they said that okay, it is really an enjoyable event, outing, going to the zoo, and then it has been evaluated that it may dampen it, it may sadden you when you realize that there the animals are put in captivity. So first you pointed the idea, then you developed it, and then you evaluated it, right? So, where possible, candidates are encouraged to link points from the two texts and use one to help evaluate the other. This is a very important point. You must understand it, that in our stimulus text, there are opposite and contradictory ideas. So, for evaluating, when we are giving our own evaluation and development, so we can take ideas from text B as well. Look at the example using the idea of garnering scientific knowledge from text A and behavioral changes in animal from text B. I mean, gaining scientific knowledge and behavioral changes. You are going to combine these ideas from two texts like this. Zoos allow researchers to observe animal behavior without the unpredictable variables present in their natural habitat, such as predation and weather. This setting allows for detailed long-term research on social interactions, reproduction, and development. However, behaviors in captivity may differ from those in natural habitats due to stress and confinement, raising concern about the validity of finding. You see that ideas from one text and the other text are merged, and it has been said that yes, they can be researched about their natural habitat, and then it is evaluated that it will not be a true understanding because they are the animals in captivity and they will not behave naturally. They are stressed and they are in confinement. I'm sure that you can understand it. This is where the examiner wants that use of maximum ideas from text A and text B. So we must see that what ideas in one text links to the other idea and how you can bring them together. For the writing part, some candidates did not show awareness of the required format throughout their response. This is really a serious problem with the candidates. Our speech tends to become an essay, and our informal letter tends to become again a boring text. So we have to see that what is the actual tone and register that should be brought in our writing. Candidates needed to adopt a suitable tone and register for the given audience and purpose. So if it is a formal text, your language has to be a formal language and it has to be on purpose. Some candidates use incorrect tense and agreement. This is a serious problem that grammatical errors are really something serious, so they have to be looked into. That that putting wrong has and have, putting wrong do and does, or putting incorrect double past form is definitely shows that your accuracy is not up to the mark. Candidates needed to craft their responses to show more varied use of punctuation. I mean, you can bring colons, semicolons, brackets, question marks, and exclamatory marks, as well as taking care to use full stops and commas. So these were some, guideline for writing part. I'm sure that you will definitely keep these things in your mind for your exam, and you will try implementing them as well. Now, for the journal guideline, there continued to be a tendency for candidates to produce responses which far exceeded the indicative word count. This must be discouraged. I mean, writing too long, directed writing is not something good. It's not something which can help you to get good marks. It frequently led to less focused and therefore less successful pieces. So rather than using their time to produce overlong responses, candidates should instead be encouraged to focus on crafting a response which shows control and accuracy. So again, you have to be really, careful in forming your responses, and you should not be going. You may set your word limit for your starting and for your evaluation part and for your other part of the directed writing. Selecting 3 to 4 ideas from each text, ensuring that each of these was developed and evaluated, resulting in higher marks than selecting 10 ideas with limited development and evaluation. So you choose less ideas but develop them properly, and you rather than investing a lot of ideas and leaving them undeveloped. Thank you very much. I hope that this video has been of some great help to you, and you are going to avoid these common mistakes, and you're going to get this guidance from this video to help produce an A-star directed writing task. Thank you. Stay blessed. Allah.